Hey buddies, welcome to Video Games Awesome Live. This is a change of pace. Valiant Hearts, The Great War, a game based on letters written by soldiers, actual letters from World War I, in the UbiArt platform by Ubisoft. Another, hey baby Hank. That's quite adorable, Becky.
He's the doggy.
He's the doggy from the game.
Yeah.
The trailer made it seem as though that the perspective of the entire game was going to be told from the dog. The dog is like the tying element of the story that brings all these characters together.
Like it, yeah.
Including, I think what we saw was a soldier, a cook, I think we saw in the trailer. We saw a medic, a woman who's a nurse. There's a black guy, and I'm not sure what he is, if he's just another soldier or if he's something else. I know that there's an awesome shot of him and the dog like charging into battle. But he's not outfitted like a soldier.
Then there's the white guy that gets caught in the night.
Okay, yeah.
I think he's just a soldier too.
Yeah, so super intriguing to see something like this come from a studio like Ubisoft. This is something you usually expect to come from an indie studio.
Yeah.
Something that probably doesn't have mass profitability, not something that like every gamer is going to want to jump on because they're totally in the mood for crying.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be that emotional. I'm sure, I know that the trailer got me misty-eyed.
Yeah.
Especially, just thinking about it. The ending, when you find out that the dog is the one talking about these people and its memories.
You're so fucking cute.
Oh, I can't believe I'm getting misty-eyed thinking about that trailer. It has a lot to live up to with the trailer, and nothing gets me more than, no, I shouldn't be doing this early. Nothing gets me more than war drama, because I think there's nothing, it's weird. It's because it's history. Like, we have lots of war in our history, all the way back to Roman times and before that. But we're connected by generations to this. Only one or two generations. World War II more so than World War I. And World War I is kind of the one that the one left out of history because World War II is so Hollywood.
Yeah.
You got Hitler, he's so hateable, he's such a face, you know.
Yeah.
World War I didn't have that, and I keep on forgetting what even started World War I.
It's all over the place.
It
really,
was like
it's
many
the
different things, right?
Of Franz Ferdinand,
Yeah.
which is like...
And then it had to do with the Kaisers too being, the Russians and their royalty being like ousted and stuff was an element, wasn't it? And then there was so many different crazy things
it
that
was
all
just bound to happen.
I remember looking up a fucking timeline, and it's just like things just kept on, everything happened kind of at once, and it was like, things came to a boil all at once, and then everybody was like, who's my ally?
Yeah.
That's what it was. It was so much of it was like, who's my ally?
Yeah.
And everybody's like, I'm your ally, and it's like, well, if you're their ally, I'm their ally. And it's like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And I'm really glossing over what was a very complicated thing. And I remember doing an entire day's worth of research, and I've forgotten it again. It's so complicated.
It really is.
I don't think they're going to look at that.
No.
I think this is going to be about the human element.
Yeah. It's interesting to get a human element from World War I as well, because it was so... You dig the trenches and sit in the trenches and mustard gas.
And it was a terrible time. Yeah,
I guess it's a lot of running at each other.
It was a weird time, like a sort of mixture of old combat with horses and bayonets combined with the advent of technology, combustion engines. You had tanks. Rudimentary tanks of the time. You had mobility, extra mobility. Then you had artillery fire, much more so than any previous war. Even there had been gunpowder in previous wars, but nothing on the scale of this. And then you had chemical warfare being introduced as well.
Yeah.
What a time! But
you had machine guns in World War I. A machine gun.
And then they had the Spanish. Wasn't that's the time? This was the Spanish flu, or the Spanish influenza that came about, right? That killed almost more people than the war itself at the time.
Oy.
All right. So, anyways, let's jump in. I'm excited to see what they've put together here.
I'm very interested.
Spanish flu was after the war. Yeah. Okay. I thought it kind of bled into it. I don't know. I just watched my Downton Abbey, and I can't remember. I was just so concerned with who was going to get fired. Subtitles should be on, I think.
Yes, for sure.
Veteran mode turns off the hint system and removes highlight of interactive objects. Nah.
Yeah.
Make sure that's stuck. Okay. Here we go. Should also be interesting to see it from a French perspective. Freely inspired by the events unfolding in the Western Front between
August
1941.
1st, 1914.
Oh, maybe this will help us.
After the assassination of Prince Franz Ferdinand of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, the German Empire declares war on Russia. Because of established alliances, France is preparing for conflict. A few hours after the announcement of the general mobilization, German civilians living in France are asked to leave the country. Karl is one of them.
Oh, they're gonna have a German included.
Awesome.
I remember it was also like set off by a trigger of treaties, like almost like. Does the babby have to stay? I guess he's French, the babby. Demobilization, and then he's gonna have to go fight. Oh, this music's incredible.
Yeah.
A few days after Karl was deported, the war was hungry for more and took away Emil as well.
Her dad, I guess?
A heavy-hearted Emil was called up to fight and left the farm for Samuel.
A man's gotta do
Like
what
so
a man's
many
gotta
others,
do.
He had no idea what fate had in store for him.
Oh, I'm playing now. I don't want to do this. Fuck it.
Oh, yeah,
shit.
just leave.
God damn it. It's not an option. You know what? Oh, okay. Sweet. Looks like old Emil's getting off easy. Oh, maybe not that easy. Shit.
Still closed.
War is declared. Okay, so on June 28th, 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austrian-Hungarian throne, was assassinated in Sarajevo as a result of the chain of diplomatic and military alliances. But yeah, so this is what I was remembering. It was like this weird, like, trigger, almost as though a computer system had been set up and nobody could control it. It was like, oh fuck, that tripped that, and then that tripped that, and dominoes just fell. And it's like, oh shit, we're in a treaty? Well, we have nothing against you, but now we're fighting you because we signed a treaty with them.
Yeah.
And people fucking honored their treaties back then.
Which led to the Treaty of Versailles, which just fucked everything all over again.
Well,
World War
yeah,
II.
and which got a tiny Hitler angry. Why do I born into this world? And then he got pissed and then started World
He
War
should have
II.
just gone to art school.
Yeah, like he was gonna.
Yeah.
As a result of it, okay, Europe into armed conflict that, with the involvement of colonies that took on global dimension. Germany declared war on Russia, Germany declared war on France, Britain declared war on Germany because they had a treaty with France. 11th and 12th, France and Britain declared war on Austria-Hungary. So basically, when it comes down to it, it was Germany sticking up for baby Austria. Because they're such,
Seems
like
it, yeah.
Austria and Hungary, like they're tiny when it comes to power in the grand scope. The barracks and regiment Battalions comprised of the battalion headquarters of the 4 companies of the 1,007 men in all. Oh, so battalions would have 1,007. Why such a specific number? Companies were composed of 4 platoons divided into 4 sections of 12, commanded by the NCO. Britain was slow to mobilize on the Western Front. Oh wait, what's 12 times 4? 48 times 4 again. Wait, that still doesn't make sense. I don't know, whatever. Half of the army was overseas in genuine fear of invasion. Infantry divisions were held in reserve in Britain and not included in British expeditionary forces, while conscription only came into force in 1916. Voluntary enlistment initiated. Yeah, and a lot of people, what else did you have to do back then besides be patriotic and fucking go fight?
Yeah.
You know, nowadays people are filled with, like...
I'm sure they had other things to do, but
Yeah.
patriotism was huge then.
Railways. With the outbreak of war, each country was eager to dispatch its army in a situation as close as possible and getting advantage. Railways were essential to mobilization. Another thing that really changed everything, to have a war with rail. The debacle of, especially the mobilization of huge artillery guns and stuff, that's what really changed it too. The debacle of August 1914. In the early fighting, the German army made swift progress. After invading Belgium, they marched on Paris in late August. French troops retreated en masse and units were outflanked and repelled, taken prisoner or killed. The months of August to September 1914 were marked as the bloodiest period of the war, with over 180,000 French casualties alone. The French authorities described the debacle as an organized retreat. The war to win over public opinion had begun. So, why was France brought in?
France and Britain declared war on Austria and Hungary.
Like, Germany blamed Russia for the assassination of Franz Ferdinand, so they declared war on Russia, so I guess France had a treaty with Russia, and that's why they were then declared war on? Yeah, it's still complicated. They're not telling it all on who could. Oh my god. Ooh, okay. Here we go. It's funny, the only brush we've ever had with that feeling of like just in this, talking about this inscription, is like, I remember when 9/11 happened, and just this, everything was crazy that day. And just thinking like, who's behind this, and how serious is this? Are we on the verge of World War III? And like, what's it going to be like to go fight?
Yeah.
Like
You thought about that?
Yeah, for just like briefly.
Yeah, I was super scared that my boyfriend at the time would have to go fight in a
There's
war.
so
and
much
I was like, what
up
the
in the air on that day. Like, you had no idea. Was this, who did this?
Yeah,
It could have been
Ben
fucking.
called you, right?
Yeah. Like, for all we knew, it could have been fucking like Russia doing it, or China or something. And like, holy shit, World War III has started. It ended up being much different than that, but like, to imagine an entire, like, just your world turned upside down back then.
Yeah. He's in his outfit.
Looking pretty sharp. What? I'm the bugleman. Oh, sweet, I got off easy. Kinda.
Can you touch him?
Oh, I have to talk to the bugleman. Shit, why can't I get your job?
You still have to fight, I'm sure.
I had to go tell the bugleman to bugle? Well, that's a pretty good job, too.
Yeah.
I'm the guy who tells the bugle guy when to bugle. That's an interesting method of jumping. Are you my personal trainer? Is this like the boot camp workout thing they're all talking about these days? Oh, do I have to? Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
Whoa.
And then X. Uh-oh. Phew, I thought it was a dud. I like
Hey,
his,
can you pick that up? It was shiny.
yeah. Sweet. Am I allowed to take these, or do you need it for the next dummy? I like this guy's positive reinforcement.
Yeah. His thumbs up, fill me with pride.
Yeah. Is there going to be a lot of action? Like, I was expecting it would just all be like point and click story all the way
Yeah, I
through.
wonder.
I'm reminded of why I love the early Call of Duty so much.
Yeah.
Because a part of, for me, the early Call of Duties was just immersing yourself in that atmosphere and trying to think of what it was like. Even though it was unrealistic, you're a soldier who's somehow able to survive 20 bullets to the face. But it was just like, I remember just the stereo sound and just being like, you know, trying to feel a little bit scared of how big the scope of the battle was.
Yeah.
Something I'd love to see Modern Warfare return to. I mean,
Yeah.
fucking Call of Duty.
Duty.
And not be Modern Warfare anymore. Man, now I'm the flag guy? So basically you're saying I run this war.
My dear Marie, we are on our way to Paris. The atmosphere here is strangely cheerful. I hope that the harvest goes well. Rely on our neighbors for help. They've always been gracious and charitable people. I'll write again as soon as I get my assignment. Please kiss my little grandson for me.
Oh, Grandpa.
Please put on the fake beard before you do so.
At the train depot in Paris, trying to reach his regiment at Platform 21, Emile would meet the man he would soon fight alongside. The man who would come to be his truest friend.
They're teasing him? Oh, fuck off, assholes.
You punch that fucker?
I'm trying.
Oh, you're Emile.
No, I'm not. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Steamed ya. Wait. Should I go back and help him? Yeah, okay. How do I solve this? Another blast of steam?
Yeah, it's coming out near these guys now.
It's not, I can't grab it now.
Oh, shoot.
There must be a solution over here. Oh. Give me this. Here. Go, why don't you drink instead of, God damn it. Maybe they'll like red wine more?
I don't think you grabbed your red wine bottle.
I did, it's on my...
Oh, it is.
Here, red wine. Oh, fucking... They're being a dick over there.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. God damn it. Hey, they're being dicks over there. Okay. But how do I help my friend? Your diary unlocked. I started training in the military camp today. I can't help thinking of Carl, who's probably doing the same in Germany. The declaration of war has created havoc. I hope Marie and the neighbors manage to finish the harvest in time. At last, I can't wait to get fighting. Maybe it'll ease some of the pain I feel inside. The bells all over.
Over Paris started chiming at 4 p.m. this afternoon. It was eerie. Somebody in the street told me that it was for the troop mobilization in case Germany declares war. I'll write Father to find out what's going on in Belgium.
Is that his daughter? No,
No.
she's got brown hair. I thought that maybe there was all. Oh, she's down here.
Oh, God, I hate
Do a
it.
French accent.
Oh no, I can't.
And dear Carol, it's Daddy's turn to leave. Why did they have to call him up? Wasn't it enough that they expelled my dear sweet love from these lands? See, I'm not gonna.
Why do they want to put Daddy in uniform? He's too old to fight. And now they left me all alone with the harvest on the way. And Victor to take care of.
It's not bad. It feels strange to return to That's Russian. To return to At least Emil can take care of Mary and Victor. Things should calm down in the months to come. It's all so meaningless. Thing is, all of my accents are so over the top. What?
He just said at least Emil can take care of Marie and Victor, but he got called to fight Emil.
Oh, he doesn't know. Yeah, all my accents are so over the top. It just seems disrespectful to do them here.
Right?
Right. How do I? What are you so happy about? Oh God, I need to get up there. All right. He likes music,
There's something
so.
in the street back there.
No, I think I
it was
need to climb the ladder.
Right here?
What?
Right in front of you.
Oh. The fuck? Letter from a French soldier. Dear parents, I am set to be mobilized on the front. We're going to take Alsace and Lorraine back from the Germans. Don't worry, I'll be home before Christmas. Not really.
Marcel,
All my love, Marcel.
Why you gotta be such a liar?
He likes music and he's blocking the ladder, which I need to get up. And the band needs to start playing for that to probably happen. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, you all suck. All right,
Likes that.
we got a beat. Now we can play to the beat. No. All right, who comes in after? A bass line, right? Home, 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 home. Then what? Clarinet or trumpet?
Trumpet.
No.
Or it's like a bugle.
I think clarinet because it'll bring in the melody.
Okay.
And then the trumpets, the flourishes, or the bugles. See? I know music.
Awesome.
Holy shit, I don't want to go save my friend anymore. Party's over here.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Emil can get down. This game's not so sad.
Yeah. That's
All right.
fucking awesome dancing.
All right, buddy, I'm coming. Oh, he's going to see the music too? Where's he going?
He's talking about wine, I think.
Hey, what the hell? I shouldn't do this. All right. I'm gonna get in trouble.
Oh. Jesus.
My
Yeah.
children need wine.
He's eating a baguette.
Thank you.
Oh.
Oh, he's from America. He was originally American, I suppose.
Those two.
August 21st, 1914. Emil's regiment was sent to fight against the 71st German Division, led by Baron von Dorf. The general cheer of the first hours dissipated into the fear of first combat.
Yeah, Emil's getting some pretty posh jobs.
Yeah.
It actually kind of isn't so far from reality. The older soldiers would usually not be just thrown into battle. They were given like stuff that more accurate to their experience.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
I don't know, flag bearing's always. Oh man, but Emil's going in first? You just got a flag, man! We're not ready for this! Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no, that was a shadow of. And that's the story of Emil. Okay. We get a second chance.
This is absolutely incredible.
Our commander's kind of a badass.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's what happens when you're a badass in war. Fucking machine guns, too. Everything changed. Even though there Gatling guns existed during, like, the American wars, like the Civil War.
What'd you say? Sorry?
They had Gatling guns in the Civil War, right?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know anything about the Civil War.
Or was that the Revolutionary? No, that was Civil War. No!
I only know some things about World War One and Two.
Oh no, we're seeing missing-legged men now.
Oh fuck, we're gonna end up all alone.
Have him!
Was that supposed to happen?
Yeah. Gatling gun was introduced during the Civil War.
Yeah, I've always regarded World War I as just like the battle tactics were just like throw as many men at the enemy as possible.
Miss Marie Chillon. Private Emile Chillon from the 150th Infantry Regiment was wounded by enemy fire on August 21st. He has been captured by the enemy. Hopefully, you shall receive news from him soon.
That'd be mind-blowing if he was shot by him. That would be
Originally
just...
from America,
Yeah.
enlisted voluntarily in the French forces at the start of the war.
That's insane!
Behind his bravery hid a man already devastated by the war's effects.
Holy fuck, that's
A
awesome.
man with one sole obsession: punish those who had destroyed his life.
Is he black or not? Because he just looks gray.
It
I
was
think
at
it's
the
black.
Battle of the Marne that Freddy finally picked up the trail of the regiment commanded by Baron von Hof.
I really want to know his story then. Like, what kind of a family did he come from? And I guess maybe we'll find out now. All right, so when we come back, we're going to find out more about this mysterious American soldier who voluntarily enlisted in the French army to get those who destroyed his life.
Yeah.
So we'll be back right after this. Stay tuned, everybody. Video Games Awesome Live continues.